Today we're talking about saving time in the kitchen while meal prepping with a useful tool. Registered dietitian Susan Watson from A Little Nutrition joins us now with more. Thank you for coming in and bringing a lovely display that's made us all hungry.
You're welcome.
So for those of us who don't know or haven't used an electric pressure cooker before, what is it?
Basically, it's the opposite of a slow cooker. So this is where you're going to use steam inside a locked lid or a pot, and it builds up pressure and cooks your food faster. And actually, it tastes really, really good too.
Okay, so you've brought some of the different foods that you've cooked using this tool. Can you walk us through some of them and the process that went into that while using a different tool?
Yep, absolutely. So the first thing I'll talk about is how convenient it is. Basically, the old slow or pressure cookers used to explode on you. These ones are convenient because they have security so that they don't explode on you, and they actually are very, very safe to use. The other thing that I love about it is that you can multitask. So right here we've got some brown rice, which if you've ever cooked on the stove, you have to stand there for like 40 minutes and stir. And where you can use a pressure cooker, you can put your rice in and walk away and come back in 20 minutes. So you're saving 20 minutes because it only takes that much time to cook, and then it's done. So you're saving time as well as the fact that you can multitask.
How about for meat?
For meat, even better. So in a slow cooker, you might have to put some meat in there for 8 hours to get that wonderful flavor. In a pressure cooker, it's about an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, big time saver. And then you get that beautiful, delicious taste. So I've done this pulled chicken, and
so good.
Yeah, it is, and you can use it in so many different ways, like salads, soups, and stews. And what I've done is I've just put it into the pressure cooker, and 45 minutes with a little bit of water. And if you were to do this in a slow cooker, it would be 4 to 6 hours. So big time saver. So you could batch cook on the weekend and have your cooked components ready all week.
And how about for stews and soups, especially at this time of year, when we're looking to not take, as you mentioned, so many hours putting them together?
Yes. So this lentil soup that I made in about 20 minutes, and if I was to do it in a slow cooker on the stove, it would be easily an hour.
For sure.
So you put all your ingredients in. Some of the stuff that might overcook, like kale, you put in at the end after it's done cooking, but you can pretty much put everything into your pot, turn it on for 10-15 minutes and come back. So whereas a slow cooker, you might put it on, then go to work, you can come home and as you're unpacking, from your day, you can turn it on and supper will be ready, within 20 minutes.
And something interesting to note is beans, lentils, different great sources of protein that sometimes we're afraid of touching, cooking, because we don't know how.
Yeah.
This is an interesting tool for getting more used to that and incorporating them into lifestyle.
Yeah, usually cooking lentils or beans takes a long time, especially some of the harder ones like the kidney beans or the chickpeas. And you can cook them in 45 minutes now, and they're done into almost perfection, similar to how you would get them out of a can, but now you don't have the sodium or the salt that's added into them.
Yes, okay. Yeah. And then the eggs as well, much simpler.
I love doing eggs, and if you haven't used your pressure cooker yet, I tell people start with eggs because you can't really screw it up. And what I love about the eggs is that when you peel them, the shells just fall off. Whereas if you boil them on the stove, you could end up, if you don't do it properly. So 3 to 5 minutes for eggs, and you can fill the whole thing up with eggs and have them ready all week for you.
Very nice. Now, you always have different free seminars, information that we can access on your website. So give us an idea of what's happening this Thursday.
Okay, well, I've promoted using this device so much, and people have gone out and bought it, but are still a little hesitant on how to use it. And what I'm doing is having a free workshop on the myths and misconceptions of using electric pressure cooker. And we want to show people, don't be afraid of it, but also how you can make all these wonderful things and help with your meal planning.
Okay, so if we go to getmealprepped.com, your website there, we can find more information on meal prepping and just really saving time so that you can spend more time with the family and friends and less time preparing healthy meals, which a lot of people enjoy as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Susan Watson from A Little Nutrition. We appreciate it as always.